Here's what we're working on today. She's completely routed out at the base. Kind of got a nice swagger, but we're gonna fix it. I just talked to the mailman, and he gave me this. This is the regulations for the mailbox. That's some good information. We're going to give you more detail into this in a minute. It's got all your heights and everything. I'm going to read through this and let you know what we find. We're off on another adventure. We do it right because we do it twice. Most important, breakfast of champions. See the old one. I think we're going to extend this out. It's only 3.5 inches. I don't know if you can see that. I'm blinded by the sun here. I think we're going to make this about maybe 6 inches. Let's do that. Let's cover the whole mailbox. About 29. I think we're going to go 32 inches overall. Alright. I'm going to mark this 32 inches and square it up the same way. When you're cutting a post, I find the best way to cut a post is on top of another post. The saw doesn't make it all the way through. You got to keep flipping it. But at the same time, you don't want this binding up on your blade, because that will create kickback, a dangerous situation. So if it's on a flat surface, we have no problems. this end, and then we're gonna Skype out our notch. Making this 6 inches. These posts are 3.5, so we'll mark out 3.5. Then we'll square this up. Half of 3.5 is 1 3/4. We're going to remove this material. Do a matching one on this side. And then these two will lock together. Okay. Let's get at it. Get the saw set back to 0. Now we got to set our depth to 1 3/4. See if I can do this so you can see it. There's our marks. 2 inches, 1/4 inch depth, 1/2 inch depth, 3/4, 2 inch depth. There's no 1 3/4 mark. So what I do is I pull the blade back and I just lay it right on there. And I get my depth exactly where I want it. I don't know if you can see that. Make sure the blade is rotated down to the deepest point. And set it. Then we just go to town, cutting this meat. Move as much as we can. I wasn't recording, I accidentally turned the camera off, but I cut the 45-degree brace and I just screwed it in with a couple screws. The little tack screw over here, tie these two together, and that should be it. Now if we caulked all those seams and painted this thing, it might even last more than 10 years like the last one, but it's good enough for us. Alright, the battery died in my other camera. So we got to switch to the GoPro, and the GoPro keeps losing its leg. All right, there we go. Mortar pan. There's our concrete.
This is just how I do it.
I learned how to mix cement and concrete from the old timers. They say you only pull the concrete 3 times. That's how you make the strongest concrete. That's one pull. Scrape the bottom. It's 2 pulls. That's it. Don't mess with the concrete. Everyone has their cross to bear. Oh, that lens is pretty dirty. Nice. These were the bricks that were holding up the mailbox. Won't be needing these anymore. There's what's left of the rotten post. Here's the old mailbox. No, it works. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Right on. Right on. Looks a little crooked. I think we need to turn this way a little bit. Yeah, that's more better. There we go. And you can see everybody's got their own flavor mailbox here. This is ours. We're gonna strap this thing right on there. That'll keep us level. Alright. Very important. Clean your tools as soon as you're done. Alright. So for the instructions, you need a board to actually sit inside this recessed area, and I found this big fence picket, $2.60, and fits inside pretty good. So that's what we're going to use. And then you see the screw holes are in the side here, so that's how we're going to fasten it in. So all I got to do is mark and cut this so it fits inside of here. All right. Here, mark that. Mark this board. And cut it. Board fits in there pretty nicely. Got to position this thing far enough out so the door completely opens. I'm just using my fingers as a gauge. There you go. Fully functioning mailbox. Woohoo! Alright. We got the 5.5 inch numbers. You can see they fit on that post real nice.